Hello everyone and welcome back to Shovel Knight, Shovel of Hope. In the last episode, we conquered the plains and defeated Black Knight and also discovered a friendly village. This episode, we are going to go back in the village because we need to find and turn in our music sheet and also find another music sheet. For now, we're going to walk past here and I do have some things to explain. You may notice that the layout looks a bit different. That is because I'm using the PC version of Shovel Knight. This is because my Elgato capture broke down and stuff happened that I don't really want to go into detail about. Anyways, you'll see that we already collected this music sheet because this is a second take and I don't feel like restarting an entire profile just to show you the authentic music sheet. But jump on the person with the milkmaid's yoke and then jump on the roof to get a music sheet. You will also get a chest with a pink gem and some other gems in it. Now I want to use this opportunity to talk about amiibo integration. If you are on the Wii U version and you use your amiibo on the title screen, you will be able to use your amiibo in co-op mode. With this, you and your friend can level up a Shovel Knight amiibo to access new relics and abilities. These relics and abilities are much more powerful than Shovel Knights, and I will be going over these once I have access to the amiibo versions, but for now we can't. If you are playing the Wii U version, you would have someone here called Madame Meeber. With Madame Meeber, you would be able to use your amiibo to access the Fairy of Chivalry. This fairy would point out different secrets, which are very useful if you're a first timer, but since we're not, it's not very useful. I mean, we're not going to be using it anyways, but I mean, it's not that useful, it's not necessary, but it doesn't interfere with your gameplay at all. Anyways, you want to head up and enter Pridemoor Keep, Lair of King Knight. I just want to say, this music is absolutely glorious, so I'm going to be quiet for a second so you guys can hear this. Anyways, moving on with the level. You will see that everything is gold, which is the main theme of this level. And these horse jousting guys, you want to jump on their heads because if you try to shovel them normally, you get hit. And unless you time it perfectly, you will get hit and not even hit them at the same time. If they run into any kind of surface, they will die and drop their green gem. Here we have our first example of a fishing pit. If you walk up to this sparkly pit, whip out your fishing rod, don't practice this in real life, or else you'll get arrested. Then fish in the pit and wait for Shovel Knight's exclamation marks to appear, and you will fish up a fish that gives you 350 gold. There are different kinds of fish, but I will be showing these once we actually come to them. Climb up this ladder, and you will find a new enemy, helicopter rats. These rats can pass through any kind of surface, but they die in one kind of hit. Not one kind of hit, but one hit in general. Yeah, they're pretty easy to take on individually, but in a swarm they can be very annoying. Here, what you want to do is wait till the rats get on your level, then jump and attack very swiftly so that you can hit them while they're in the air. This beetle can be very bothersome if you don't deal with him immediately, and the fireball that the mage is firing will go above your head if you stand right here. Here's a feature with the fire mages I haven't shown off yet. You can reflect them and it will deal 2 shovel hits of damage. Very useful. Destroy this wall right here to get a red gem. Climb up the ladder and you will find a checkpoint. Now in the last episode, I did cover the different color flames in the checkpoint, but I didn't actually go over what they did. The gray flame means the next area is very easy. Green means easy, blue means medium, orange means kind of hard, red means hard, and pink means very hard. If you destroy the checkpoint, which I don't recommend doing unless you're doing a checkpointless run, you will get a bunch of the color of the flame corresponding with the gem and a pink gem. For example, if you destroyed an orange checkpoint, then you would get a bunch of orange gems along with a pink gem. It is kind of a risk reward because you get a lot of gold, but you also risk dying and having to restart past where your last checkpoint was. Here we have a new enemy, gold armors. To deal with them, jump on their heads while they're blocking and then attack them from the side. This is very useful to kill them very quickly. Though they do a lance attack, which they are vulnerable in, then you can jump on their head or shovel them normally. Here, use the horse to jump up here and get the red rupee. Head to the right and we have another checkpoint and a new mechanic. These chandeliers will fall as soon as you stand underneath them or jump on top of them. They will do a little bit of a shimmy before they fall, so you do have a bit of a warning. And with that shimmy, we can jump up here to get a bunch of gems. Climb down the ladder and you will see a very peculiarly shaped hole in the wall, What you want to do is jump across these platforms, stand in position, and you will be flipped around to the other side. Jump across these chandeliers, and if you open up this blue chest, we will find Chester. In the village or out in the field, I have all the deals. You're not gonna believe what I just found in this chest. Wanna see? He will give you the flare wand for 1,000 gold. A very good deal, if I might add, because this is a very useful relic. If you don't have the money to buy the relic currently, then don't worry, because Chester will sell you the relic you found in the or you would have found in the stage in the village. He will sell you at the same price, so don't worry. If you need to collect more gold, that is fine. And yeah, the flare wand, what it does is, I will show you once I get into an open area. If you press up and Y, it will fire a flame projectile similar to that of the mages, except with yours, you can fire in a very rapid fire fashion. That's a lot of F sounds. Anyways, if you want to get a turkey, you don't get one because it's a bomb. Destroy this mage off to the left and try not to get hit by a fireball. Head to the left and you will find a longer route in which you can find a bunch of gems. That's all this is. It's not anything special, just an extra long route. But make sure you keep the top 2 dirt blocks alive, or not alive. Dirt blocks aren't exactly living creatures, but keep them up so that you can get on the ladder. Here, you'll want to reflect the fireball so you don't get hit. Kill the ice fire wizard. Destroy this wall, then destroy the destroyed wall's wall to get a chest with pink gems and a bunch of other gems. So now you want to head to the right to see the path that we would have gotten to if we just went the normal route. Don't worry, there are no secrets in the top right. I checked before. Trust me, I know. Fun fact, behind these banners in these little diamond-shaped places, there are gems. They're range from 5 to 20 throughout the level. So I think that's a pretty neat feature. Just a little tidbit of fun. And I just jumped straight into the pit. Luckily, the checkpoint is right near, so I don't have to worry. But yeah, that's what happens when you die. A bunch of gold bags fall out, and you can collect them and get the same amount of gold that you had before you died. Here, this Griffin mini-boss, you want to stand right here when he does the fire attack, and you want to hit him in the head. If you try to jump on top of his head, you'll get hit by his razor-sharp beak. You'll also do a claw attack to try and hit you off of his head. As you can see, I'm doing a very poor job of demonstrating how to kill him, but there, it's fairly easy, it shouldn't be too hard. With these helicopter rats, you want to keep at least some of them alive as I destroy all of them on screen, so you can jump across here like this to find another hidden area. In this area, there are a bunch of not new enemies, but there are a bunch of enemies and alongside some gems. This is very worth it if this is your first experience, because you want to get gems to buy stuff that makes this experience of Shovel Knight a lot easier. Get the gems, destroy the wall to get a red gem. Then, as you can see, we can't get past here, so you want to jump up, destroy these 2 dirt blocks, kill the beetle, then kill the wizard and get the chest. Open up the chest, get a pink gem along with more other gems, jump up, and then return to the normal route which we were heading to before. Also, the enemies respawn if you go off screen. This will not be a problem in the game, don't worry. It's not like that you kill a whole room of enemies and then you come back and then, oh no, I have to do this all over again. No, it's basically only inconvenient for that spot right there. Anyways, collect the gems behind the banners and then jump down here to find a cool area. What you want to do is you want to use the chandelier to jump up onto those. Now don't worry if the horse guys get out of your range for jumping. You can destroy the wall anyways. I learned this the hard way when I expressed my torment over not being able to get it, and then I just jumped normally and got it. Here we have a gold armor on some dirt blocks. Same strategy we used in the last gold armor. Just jump on his head and then hit him from the side. Oh god. Okay, yeah. I guess that works. Get the gold behind the banners and then jump down to find a checkpoint, a green checkpoint this time. Destroy the wall below the checkpoint to find a music sheet along with some helicopter rats. Collect the blue gems if you're feeling frisky, and then get the music sheet. Alright, make sure to kill the helicopter rats so they don't hit you off the edge. Keep on going, jump off, and then head back to the normal destination. Here we have a new mechanic with book platforms. If you jump on the book, it will spawn some platforms. If you continue to jump on the book after it's opened, the platform spawner will reset. Here we have another fishing spot. Press up and Y to get it. And let's see. We get a Trapple Fish. If you had a Trapple Chalice, or both Trapple Chalices, if you're feeling expensive and spendy, then he would have given you one of 3 Ichors. The blue one is the Ichor of Boldness. It will give you invincibility for 10 seconds. The red one is the Ichor of Renewal. It will heal all of your health and magic. The yellow one is the Ichor of Fortune, which will draw in all kinds of gems to your location. I personally think the Ichor of Boldness and Renewal are much more useful because all the gems are collectible in this game with enough skill. And the Renewal and Boldness basically just makes everything a lot easier. Here we have another Griffin mini-boss. So same deal as last time. Stand the same distance away when he's doing the fire attack, and you should be good. Kill him so that he explodes into gems and turkey. Then walk up here to the staircase, and we have the mystical checkpoint in the middle, which means that there is a boss fight coming up. An interloper is in our midst. Begone from our throne room, knave. I'm no more an intruder than you. You aren't even a real king. Oh, but you're mistaken. The enchantress saw me from my fabulously regal self, and now all bow before me. You're not but a decadent dandy. Prepare to taste justice. Shovel justice. Silence! Here we have King Knight, the second boss in the game. He stole some moves from Shovel Knight. He will slash his scepter at you and do a diving attack. A unique attack of his is, if I can show it here. Here, he will do a slash. If you get hit by it, it will do 1 full heart container of damage. His final attack is the confetti cannon. He summons some confetti while being stunned, and you can hit him while he's stunned. The confetti will do damage to you, but as long as you're jumping on his head, you should be good to go. Wake up from your slumber, destroy the fire so that you don't start any forest fires. I'm looking out for you, Smokey. Then head off to the village. Or, not really, because we have a wandering traveler, our first example of one. Wandering travelers can range from levels to bosses. This one is a level. It's basically a plains level, but with extra gems. There are some wandering travelers that have bosses, as I said. Basically, wandering traveler stages are just more expensive stages from previous levels. There is really no downside to doing these, but you don't have to do these if you really don't want to. I would recommend doing it because gold is such an important resource in this game. There is also an achievement for having a lot of gold. So, I mean, gold is basically like, why would you not get it? Kill these skeletons that are guarding the pink gem, and then move on to the next area. Not next area. Move on to the village, where we can turn in the music sheets that we found in Pridemoor Keep. Oh, Bard, I have a secret for you. Not a secret, but I have a gift. 2 music sheets, and you give me 500 gold. Now, here, you want to talk to the Gotician to get a meal ticket and upgrade your health. Make sure you're nice and beefy for the future stages. Talk to the Gastronomer, and he will upgrade your health with a beautiful meal. Destroy the tray and get some nice stew. Now you want to climb down here and head to the right. We're going to buy the chalices off the Trapple Acolyte because it is very, very useful to have all those Ichors. All those useful, well, the Ichor of Fortune isn't that useful, but the other ones, they're very useful. I would recommend holding them if you're new to the game, and I'm doing this for completion purposes. I don't think I'll really need them. Anyways, head to the left of these NPCs, and you will find a solitary room with a college student in it. I suppose peaceful solitude is too much to ask for. We'll play a little mini game for 100 gold. If you get 150 points or more on this mini game, then you will get a prize. What you want to do is you want to try and hit the flasks into the red platform. The red platforms give you 10 points, the green platforms give you 3 points, and the blue platforms give you 1 point. Your main goal is to get these red flashing flasks that split up into multiple flasks to hit the red platforms. If you get 150 points or more, I'll let you take a guess at what the reward is, which is every reward in this game ever. Then you will be really happy. It is not that hard to get 150 points or more, which would be pretty embarrassing if I just don't get 150 points or more right after I say that. But I mean, it's looking pretty easy. Yeah, we got it locked down. So, and also this entire thing runs in a set pattern, so if you fail the first time, you'll be good the second time. If you guys want to, I don't know, try and beat my high score, I guess you can post in the comments. But as long as you get 150 points or more, you get a music sheet. Anyways, guys, I think that's going to be it for this episode. Next time on Shovel Knight, Shovel of Hope, we will be trying to discover the mystery of a trout and an apple. First, let's turn in the music sheets because I don't want to miss out on that. Turn in the music sheets, and next episode we will be conquering the next area and also discovering the mysterious combination of a trout and apple. See you guys then.